Hello, folks! Sometimes people are so good at their jobs that it's actually incredible. In fact, watching them work their magic can be pretty satisfying and relaxing. So if you're looking to wind down after a long day, you've clicked on the right video. Because here are 30 workers doing a stunningly perfect job. Let's dive in. If you're passionate about your job, you can turn literally anything you do into art. Don't believe us? Watch this video of construction workers building a retaining wall in the most satisfying way imaginable. Look at how all the bricks fall like dominoes and then come together perfectly. Kudos to everyone involved. Speaking of bricks, look at this awesome worker laying bricks in double time. How's he doing it so quickly? This has to be some kind of record. Anyhow, he must really like his job. And now take a look at this guy trimming his hedge perfectly. Isn't just watching this really calming? They should have TV shows about this kind of stuff. We'd know we'd be tuning in daily. Aren't dirty driveways just really annoying and gross? Have you ever wanted to clean it up completely but you just can't seem to get it right? Well, find this guy and pay him to do it because he not only makes it look easy, he also makes it look super fun. Have you ever wondered how road markings and paintings are always so perfect? Well, if you've ever thought that a robot does this stuff, you're wrong. These workers are so skilled that they can pull off this super difficult job and come up with flawless markings. Okay, now we want to try this out. Where do we sign up? Next up, we have this fascinating clip of workers fixing wide cracks in the road using gap mastic. And we have to commend them for doing a fantastic job. Who knew crack sealing could be this satisfying and rewarding? If you thought you were good at your job, this excavator operator is about to make you feel real inadequate. He managed to not only pick a little quarter off a cement floor, but also dropped it into a bucket. Now you don't get this good at your job without years and years of practice, so maybe you still have hope. These workers are so perfectly coordinated that they make this hard job look like some sort of artistic dance. Seriously, who knew watching someone using hammers could be this satisfying? Really quite something, isn't it? And we have to say we could watch this for hours and hours. And now take a look at these waiters running at full speed to serve their guests as quickly as possible. Now don't forget that they're doing this while carrying a tray full of food. Jeez, now that's impressive. Next up, this is how you can make sure you run a super busy restaurant like a well-oiled machine. It doesn't matter how crowded this place gets, the guests will never have to wait because the waiters can clean the tables at super speed. These guys would give the Flash a run for his money. Speaking of super speed, take a look at this woman counting a truckload of cash extremely quickly. Now this is what we call a real talent. For real, no amount of practice can help you beat this. And now watch this man cut a potato at the speed of lightning. Isn't he afraid of cutting his finger? Yikes! He must have a lot of confidence in himself, and now that you've seen him work his magic, can you blame him? We mentioned earlier that if you do anything with the right amount of passion, you can make it look like art. And this clip of a dude getting creative while cleaning his window proves that we were completely spot on with that statement. Just look at him go! We wonder if he paints in his free time. If you ever thought cutting watermelons was really tedious, you're about to be proven wrong. Look at this Mongolian woman cutting a melon in less than 20 seconds and providing everyone with a perfect, juicy slice. We're not even kidding. She should teach this stuff in universities. And this, folks, this is how you make a broom in style. Some people are just truly gifted, huh? There are a few things that can ruin a neighborhood like a patch of thick moss. And if you're ever facing a situation such as this one, get this guy to clean it up using his road jetter. Now we know you might be scared of dentists, but trust us, their work brilliantly mixes art with science. Don't believe us? Take a look at this clip of teeth getting cleaned. We have to say watching this is satisfying in the true sense of the word. Spray foam insulation is an air barrier material that can seal walls, floors, and ceiling cavities from air movement. And this guy makes it look like the most wonderful thing in the world. Sweeping leaves is a really tedious and long job. It can take you hours and hours just to clean up one street. However, if you have a helicopter, you can do it in a matter of seconds. We're just glad that the dude manually sweeping the leaves will be able to take an off day. Kudos to the pilot of the heli. And now watch this oddly satisfying clip of workers pouring concrete with a concrete pump. Who needs ASMR channels? This is so much better. Is there anything more frustrating and annoying than having to take work home with you? Well, this guy never has this problem because he can sign and stamp papers at breathtaking speeds. How is he doing this? We're in awe. And here's a clip of paint being removed in the most awesome way imaginable. You gotta love how creative people are. Have you ever seen an abandoned pool and just wondered how it's lost its potential? Have you ever thought that if someone just cleaned it up, so many people could have a good time here? Well, take a look at this clip of dudes cleaning up an extremely dirty pool and turning it into a wonderful recreational spot. We're just so proud of them. And now take a look at this guy restoring a tennis court by painting it a beautiful sky blue color. We gotta say, this is making us want to buy a can of paint and head to our nearest court. We may not be able to play very well, but we can certainly try to make the court look very pretty. To call this woman the queen of wontons would not be an understatement, and we'd even go as far as to call her a genius. Look closely and you'll see that she's wrapping wonton dumplings quicker than you can blink. Wow, now that's impressive. Now, we don't approve of cutting down trees at all. They're great for the environment and we should preserve every single one of them. So we'd like to say that we're not endorsing that. We're merely appreciating how skilled these workers are. You can see them expertly cutting off parts of a tree and dropping them inside a truck with ease. The idea of a flexible hammer sounds kinda dangerous, doesn't it? Well, not if you're this amazing at your job. These brilliant workers are using them to make their job easier and more satisfying. And we're here for it. And now take a look at these amazing snow fighting crews working in synchronicity to clean up 3 lanes at the same time. These guys are superheroes for reals. They make sure roads stay clear for emergency use and drains stay unclogged, and we tip our hats to them. Speaking of workers working in sync, watch these construction workers shoveling at exactly the same time. Well, as they say, if humans learn how to work in harmony, they can do pretty much anything. And there's no better example of that than this right here. And we're sure that this guy could win pretty much any rap battle he chooses to take part in. Look at him wrapping up these boxes so quickly that you literally can't even see him pull the tape in the beginning. Alright, which of these clips did you find the most satisfying? And do you think you're this good at your job? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Trend Joint, and we'll see you in the next one.